Welcome to this week's Rogers McKee YouTube video. In this week's episode, I'm going to give you 5 cold hard facts about recruitment. Let's go! Welcome to this week's Rogers McKee YouTube video. So in this week's episode, I'm going to give you 5 cold hard facts about recruitment that you may not know before you get into the industry. So for all those potential salespeople out there or people that are at university or looking at recruitment as a career, this isn't to put you off in any way. However, I do think it's important that you're aware of the situation, you're aware of the industry. So I've put together 5 cold hard facts about recruitment. And the first one is that it's a slow start. Everybody wants to hit the ground running when they join recruitment. And as a trainee, it can be difficult. Depending on the type of company that you join, what desk you take over, how they support your growth and development, obviously that varies things a little bit, but you've got to learn the industry that you're in. You've got to learn the mechanics of the recruitment industry as well, aside from the industry that you're recruiting into. And you've got to go out and you've got to find candidates and clients. And that takes time, and in a lot of cases you don't get the immediate uptick that you want in your billings, you don't come in and hit the ground running, and it can take a little bit of time to get going. And it's making sure that you push through that phase, because once the wheels start turning, once the billings start coming in, whether you're growing a permanent desk or a temporary desk or a mix of the two, once those billings start coming through, it makes it a whole lot easier. So you've got to push through that slow start, but I guarantee the start will be slower than you expect. It's making sure that you can push through that and you don't give up. The second one, you will fail more times than you win. You will speak to more candidates about your job that say no than those that say yes. You will speak to more clients about your candidates that say no than say yes. You are going to fail 95% of the time. Notwithstanding that, if you're not doing the retain model, and that's probably a little bit too complex for this video, but if you're a standard contingent recruiter, not only will you fail when you're trying to find candidates for your jobs and you're trying to find jobs for your candidates, when you've got a vacancy, you will probably fill fewer than you actually don't fill. So you won't fill all the jobs that you get. So you get jobs in off clients and another agency will beat you to it and they'll fill the job first. You'll lose out more times than you win. So you will absolutely fail a lot more than you win. Again, it's about looking at the bigger picture and it's about keeping going, maybe prioritising the right jobs, maybe prioritising the right clients, maybe going to market with the right candidates and those that you've got the commitment from and that are really strong candidates. However, number 3, put there, people are people. What do I mean by that? They will let you down. You'll arrange interviews, they won't turn up. You'll get people job offers, they'll turn them down. Or worse still, they just won't start on the first day. And if you're in the middle of a slow start as a trainee recruiter and you find somebody a job and on day 1 they don't turn up, it drives you mad. It drives you absolutely to insanity, to the point where you think, what is the point of doing this? But again, you keep going. You know that the next fee's around the corner. If you follow the process, and I am a huge advocate of this, recruitment is a process. And if you follow that process to the T, you will be more successful, you'll place more people, and your billings will be higher, and you'll earn more money. And if people let you down along the way, and if people drop out along the way, and if you place people into roles and you end up with a rebate because they're not right and they leave, that happens all the time in recruitment. There's a lot of things you can do to minimise that. However, it's a case of following the process. If you follow the process, it won't change the end goal. The end goal will be that you'll be successful. Number 4, there is high competition, especially in the UK where we operate. There's so many recruitment companies out there, so many recruitment consultants out there. It seems like there's a new agency popping up every 5 minutes that's coming to try and take some more of your business. And it's about standing out from the crowd. The competition will try and drive prices down because everybody starts to undercut each other. It's about making sure that you keep your standards. It's about knowing your worth as a consultant or as a business. It's about making sure that you can explain that in a way to your clients that gets them bought into you as a consultant or you as a business to keep your prices at the level they need to be. And it's about standing out as well. Do you do the bare minimum, or do you really try and stand out as a business owner? or as a recruitment consultant, or as a resourcer, or as a team manager or a branch manager? Do you stand out? Do you try and stand out above the competition to differentiate yourself? Because in a high competition market, that's exactly what you've got to do. And the last one, a little bit of a cop-out really, because it's probably a culmination of all of these, but it's so mentally challenging. There are days when you want to bang your head against a brick wall. There are days when you feel, I just can't do this anymore. Like, if you're a trainee and you're going through, I can't do it. I'm not getting the fees I want. I thought I'd be billing by now. I'm not. I can't do it anymore. Candidates let you down. Oh, it's just constant drainage, constant mentally challenging. That's why as a business we advocate people getting outside for walks at lunch, doing exercise, trying to keep themselves mentally sharp and fresh and positive, and we try and engage them and make sure that they're positive, and we try and get them back from negative situations and turn it into a positive, because it can be mentally challenging. And if you're going all week and you're just getting pummeled from pillar to post and you're not getting the results you want, it can be difficult. It can lead into a negative home life. We don't want that, and want everybody to enjoy the job, enjoy coming to Rogers McHugh and to work and having a great career and a great time and being really successful. You've got to be able to deal with that mental load that will weigh down on you, and at the end of the day, so it should to a degree. You're dealing with people's futures, you're dealing with people's careers. You need to be doing the best for them that you can do. You have an honour and a duty to them to put in the best effort you can. And that's why when I say to my consultants, if somebody's applied for one of your roles and you just put them forward for that role and you've put another two candidates forward for that role, are you really doing the best by the people that are reaching out for you to you for work and opportunities and to forward the career? Probably not. Treat them with the respect that they deserve. But yeah, mentally challenging. You've got to be mentally tough. You've got to work out ways that you can get over those negative hurdles. So there you have it. My 5 hard truths about the recruitment industry. If there's anything that you think, feel free to put it in the comments below. But most importantly, subscribe to the channel. 2024, we're going to have a real big push on trying to grow the subscriber base, because more people will see the channel, more people will see the videos, we'll be able to get guests on, we'll be able to expand the network, be able to expand the videos and bring you more content. And that's what we're all about, and a lot more value. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you at the same time next week.